And it begins so slowly, so silently, as if the fire knows to wait until you're asleep.
This thing has been smoldering for 15, 20 minutes now.
And this smoke is enough here to deaden your senses.
I can't believe how much smoke is in there already, and the smoke alarm has not gone off.
30 minutes pass while the ashes continue to smolder. 30 minutes of silence from the smoke detectors.
Well, maybe you're under the impression that all smoke alarms are the same. If a fire breaks out, will all alarms give you the same kind of warning?
Well, tonight, Bill Gephardt's investigation begins at a Salt Lake home. And Bill, I guess it's something we take for granted. We think all smoke alarms are alike, right?
Yeah.
I think that's exactly right, because that's what I've been thinking all along, but I don't think that's exactly right. First of all, here's the kind of smoke alarm that is most widely sold and most widely found in stores and in homes. It uses ionic technology to detect smoke. Now, here's another one. This is a photoelectric smoke alarm. Let's see which one works best.
We attached both types of smoke detectors to the ceiling.
Well, there are 2 functioning smoke detectors.
About 20 minutes later, the smoke was too thick for us to safely breathe. So we sent firefighter Brett Foyslin in with a mask to keep track of the smoke detector's progress. About a half hour into our experiment,
okay, we have the photoelectric going off first, because this is right here.
we continued waiting for the ionization smoke detector to go off. It was exactly 2 minutes later.
Back now at 7:44 this morning on Rosson Reports, startling claims that the most popular kind of smoke detector may not protect your family in a fire. Today, national investigative correspondent Jeff Rosson is here with the details. Jeff, good morning.
Hey, Savannah, good morning. This really does affect all of us. And look, we've all been there. You burn toast in your house and suddenly your smoke alarm goes off. So you assume it's ultra sensitive, but experts say, think again. Turns out smoke from burning food is much different than smoke from burning furniture. In fact, we found in a real fire, your smoke detector may not go off in time to save your family.
911. I have a fire in my home. I've got the baby I better call with.
A desperate mother waking up to a house full of smoke, trying to save her kids.
As I'm trying to get upstairs, my first thought is the 4 people that I have upstairs. Trying to make sure that they're not scared to death, that they're safe, and that they're okay.
I have 4 children dead in the house. This body is incinerated.
The kids didn't make it. Cause of death, smoke inhalation. So why didn't they have more warning? After all, Amanda Deputy says the house had working smoke detectors.
We put fresh batteries in the smoke detectors. We pushed the test button, so I knew they worked. And then when it was time, they never went off.
Experts say some of the most deadly fires are the smoldering, smoky kind that can fill your home with toxic gases while you sleep. You're about to see just how scary that can be. Firefighters say every minute counts to get your family out. But watch, the room is filling up with smoke and the smoke detectors still haven't gone off. It's been 30 minutes.
The smoke is all the way to where the smoke detectors are, and we still don't have any alert from the smoke detectors.
Finally, at 36 minutes.
We did have a smoke detector going off.
Minutes later, the other 2 go off, just as the couch is about to erupt in flames.
It's way too late. It's too dangerous. You couldn't get out of that room reliably.
How do you heal from what Madonna Badger has endured? How do you make sense of a Christmas morning fire that kills all 3 of your children and both of your parents? This house was no exception, as this photo shows Badger placed fire extinguishers in the halls and battery-operated smoke detectors in the rooms, which Badger says had been tested.
And I realized there was a fire.
Did you hear smoke detectors? Did you hear
No.
smoke alarms?
No.
Anything going off in that house?
Nothing. It was silent. It was the scariest silence. So I scrambled up the scaffolding to get to Grace's window. And I opened that window, and the smoke that hit me, it was just the blackest, like an ocean. And it was twirling, and there was embers and all kinds of stuff in it. And And I kept trying to hold my breath and put my head in. And I did that like 3 or 4 times, and I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in the window.
When you opened the window, did you get a glimpse of any of your girls?
No. No, it was so black. It was the blackest smoke I've ever seen. No. If I could have seen them, I would have gone in. I mean, it's impossible to describe how it is that you can't go in and save your own children, but I couldn't get through that smoke. I couldn't. I want to know not only what caused my fire, I want to know why didn't the fire alarms go off? The hardwired alarms had batteries in them. Why didn't those go off?